In this database tutorial, I will be showing you how to use Philosopher's Index. This can be a great preliminary resource for seeing what works are out there related to any research topic in the field of philosophy, because it provides citations and abstracts for thousands of books and articles published in hundreds of journals worldwide. So we want to start on the URI library homepage. From here we'll click on Articles and Databases, which brings us to this list of databases that you can access through the library. To find Philosopher's Index, I'll click this drop-down menu for subjects and select Philosophy and click Search. As you can see, Philosopher's Index is one of the first results. So this brings us, if we click this link, it will open in a new tab. It brings us straight to the advanced search screen. This is an EBSCOhost database, so this screen will look the same as other EBSCOhost databases that you may have used before. Let's say I'm doing a research project about Friedrich Nietzsche's aesthetics and how they intersect with his writings on nihilism. I'll start with the terms. Search terms Nietzsche and nihilism and aesthetics. Notice I have a star at the end of each term here, or an asterisk. These are for truncation, and this makes it so that different forms of the word will appear in my results. So with the star on the end of Nietzsche, we'll get results for Nietzsche and Nietzschean, and on the end of nihilism, we'll get results for nihilism or nihilist or nihilistic, and we'll get results for aesthetic or aesthetics or aestheticism, or anything else. Basically anything after this star can vary, and that will appear in the results. And we can also change these drop-down menus here to be Boolean operators. Right now they're set to AND, which means if we click search right now, everything that comes up will mention Nietzsche and nihilism and aesthetics, all three of them. This could be a very narrow search. The AND term tends to bring up fewer results. So if we change one of these to OR, that expands the search a little bit. This means that every result we get will have Nietzsche and nihilism or aesthetics. So it might not have both of these, both nihilism and aesthetics. If we want to be a little bit more precise with the search, we can move the search term for aesthetics up here and put an OR between them and put parentheses around it. And that way, now we know for sure that these go together, and so we will get something that is about Nietzsche and also about either nihilism or aesthetics, or possibly both. So let's click search. And we got more than 2,000 results, so we probably want to narrow that down a little bit. If we scroll here, we see a lot of these results are in Turkish, and so we probably want results only in English. To do that, we go to All Filters in the top left corner under the search bar, scroll down to the language category, and select English, and click Apply. This narrowed it down to about half of what we had before. Let's say I also only want sources from peer-reviewed journals. Under the drop-down menu here for source type, I can select academic journals and click Apply. This narrowed it down even further. And now maybe I also want to limit my sources to things published only in the last 10 years. Under All Filters here again, and then under Publication Date, I can choose past 10 years and hit Apply. And this narrowed it down to a much more manageable pool of results. So the last feature in this database that I want to show you is really convenient and helpful. Even though Philosopher's Index itself only provides citations and abstracts, if a source looks interesting or useful, there's this handy button beneath each result where you can search it in the URI catalog to see if you can access the full text somewhere else. So if we click on this Get from URI Libraries button, it will open the URI library catalog record in a new tab. And we can see here that this article is accessible online. Thank you for watching this tutorial for Philosopher's Index, and I hope it was helpful.